The Occupier's Tent of Dreams now symbolizes a tent of defiance after Park Police told members of the DC Occupy movement to remove it. Paul Farrow tried to do it himself until Occupy members stopped him and surrounded him. He said covering the statue only destroys the park.
To have their focus on just the people that are providing the money and not the people that are getting the money is a little misdirected.
Relations between demonstrators and law enforcement has been strained recently after several arrests over the past few weeks, which included one of their members being tased. There have also been allegations of police abuse.
I've been arrested a couple of times. I've had some clothes ripped up. I've avoided the pepper spray and the taser so far.
Attorneys for the group say issues surrounding police treatment of occupiers is being addressed in court.
There have been some people that are alleging excessive force on Twitter and on their websites, and I'm working with those individuals if they need legal representation.
On Monday, the encampment was given a deadline to move out by federal authorities, but protesters erected the even larger tent rather than leave. Occupy members are attempting to block a ban that enforces anti-camping rules here at McPherson Square. There are several members who are testifying in front of a federal judge throughout the day. There was a ban that went into place on Monday, but as you can see behind me, there are still many occupiers here, and they intend to stay. A U.S. district judge ruled that protesters will have a chance to contest any eviction plans.
I think it's about making sure that people are entitled to their day in court and that the government can't just shut something down either because they don't like it or they don't have an adequate reason, but they have to give justification for it and go through the appropriate procedures to justify it.
After a 2-hour General Assembly, the group planned to keep up the tent only if they were allowed to sleep overnight. If they were forced to leave, the police would have to remove the tent themselves. The standoff between occupiers and police is intensifying, but for right now, it's still a waiting game. Colin Campbell, Press TV, Washington.